This is Challen with your Fatherhood in the Technological World moment. Today I want to talk a little bit about being a father and balancing your family life and plans you have for building your business. And, my previous series had to do with network marketing and how to run a home business, how not to get ripped off, and how to run your business efficiently. And one of the biggest concerns that I've had all throughout the entire time was anytime you get into any type of entrepreneurial endeavor, that it can soak up a lot of your time if you pursue it with the type of momentum and activity that a lot of people encourage you to do. And that can be a big strain on you as a potential businessman when you are concerned about your family and maintaining family values and being a father for your kids. I'm not going to criticize anybody that goes after their business, and I'm certainly not going to criticize anybody that hesitates to do that because they believe they need to be around to help their kids, perhaps more than they have been. And so what I'm discovering now is that, I believe that, especially how old are your kids? If you have kids already, how old are your kids and how much time do they really need? And I think that I'm not going to say it's a lie, but your kids growing up in elementary school, especially when they're making a transition to middle school, and by chance you haven't been developing a discussion and dialogue with them about important issues, you could be setting yourself a big time road trap in the future. At least I feel that kids really have a strong need for their parents' time and influence. And when you start trying to guide them through the difficulties that they're going to have as they approach teenage years, you're going to need that relationship to be strong and viable. You're going to have your kid be able to listen to you. And if you're leaving them alone to their own devices, especially if they're caught up with technology, your influence will diminish. It will diminish. I think it's just a mathematical formula of some sort. It's an analog process, not a digital process, but you're certainly going to have a diminishing influence. And you hear a lot of regrets about. I think Jack Ma, I guess it was, the Alibaba's founder, CEO. My wife was telling me about some story where he gave an instruction to his company, no games or something to kids or something like that, right? Because he regrets not having the influence that he should have had he decided to be that proper influence to his son. Obviously, his son has had problems with online games or the internet, and so you have the benefit of this guy's wisdom looking back. But the big problem with you is that you got to look at this real time. Can you avoid the problem, and are you going to make the right decision? So what's the original purpose of this talk is balancing business and family values. Being a father don't diminish or don't belittle the amount of fathering that you need to do. Fathering is an extremely important job that's not emphasized in today's culture. The father and the mothers are probably the most important roles in society, but you're not seeing that promoted on the internet. So keep that in mind, and I just want to leave you with that. And I'll see you on the next video to give you something to think about in this FTW world. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.